Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for November 2021. And I'm going to start off with an oracle message and then I'm going to end with an affirmation for you. And we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to ask if you can like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoy this content. And you can also do that at the end as well. All right, so let's get into it. Give us a message for Taurus. Okay. Truth. So this is going to be a month where certain truths are going to be, it's going to be essential for you to become clear, focused. And the message here is number 44. And number 44 tends to talk about manifestation, stability, foundations, leadership, right? So, and I think that's why truth is going to be called for. Is it truth with yourself or in a certain situation? So it says, remain authentic to your core values. Truth can be masked, so be objective when dealing with emotional issues. Address areas in your life that are not achieving your deepest truth. Okay, so that's really about authenticity there. Yeah. Yeah, so just checking if my camera is on. Okay, so yeah, truth. Let's find out some more about that. I think, yeah, this really reminds me of the Ace of Swords, you know, and also Justice. This image reminds me of the Justice card. So it does seem like you're going to have to be handling something this month where speaking up, being your true self, finding what you authentically believe and kind of present. I don't know why I'm thinking in front of a group of people. There's some group of people that you're going to be dealing with and having to represent who you truly are so that there's fairness achieved in a situation. All right, so let's get your reading started. All right, so let's find out what the issue is this month. Okay, for Taurus. What is the issue this month? Okay. The Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. In this deck, it's combined. So it's the Jack of Diamonds here, which talks about kind of learning. I guess a lot of people would call this a beginner's mind. Trying to recognizing that you don't know and you need to start from scratch and you need to start preparing to learn how to plan, how to actualize. And sometimes this does talk about abundance, actually, how to bring those diamonds in, you know, going back to the drawing board, learning your skill, learning your craft, studying how this can kind of work for you. You recognize that you're at the early phases, but you are, by doing this kind of scholarship, you're going to be improving and coming into your own. So the issue here seems to be that you're at a point where you're trying to now sort out how you can move into a place of greater abundance, greater material success, and kind of realize and manifest the things that you want for yourself. And here we have the Emperor. So moving from this is probably what's on your mind. How can I become more empowered this month? How can I be more empowered in my life? And starting this month or continuing on what I did in the last months of the year, how can I build on this? All right, so let's go and think about, okay, steps. What are some next steps for Taurus? Okay, so we have the Nine of Spades, Nine of Swords in other decks. So this is about making sure that you don't give in to the anxiety. So you are highly anxious about if this can be achieved, right? This success, this this study of something. If you're back at school, if you're in a new job, if you're trying to get a new job, if you are learning, I don't know, you're starting a new business, something like that. The next steps is to try and conquer this anxiety here. All right. What is the potential outcome? Okay, there we go. That looks amazing. That's the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Diamonds, and you can see that this is a person that is very abundant, very connected to nature, so secure and grounded. There's a sense of fertility about her. Being not secure in yourself through the kind of abundance that you kind of bring to things is amazing. Very centered because things are going so well for her. And so that's the potential outcome. So as we said, you're going to start here. You're learning how to do things. You're just starting. You're on the front part of the journey. And I know you're worrying, but you don't need to worry about it because this is a potential outcome if you continue in this way. And let's talk about the blockage. What blockage is here? Ooh, 2 cards flew out. Let me pick these up. All right, so I'm gonna have to take these. Like, they flew out with such a force. You think the cards are even bent? Yeah, so okay. Ooh. Tower and 5 of Spades. Okay, so what I see here is that the blockage is that I don't know if in the past something happened where you felt defeated. You felt like you have an idea about not being successful at this, and I think that's where this anxiety comes from. I don't know if you're using past things to kind of judge where you're going. I mean, this is your potential outcome. So you start a process, you're going to finish if you're consistent, and don't let the kind of ideas and hurts and traumas of the past affect where you're going now, because you're not that person anymore, right? This is a card that sometimes talks about self-sabotage or losing at a game. And if you tell yourself you're gonna lose, of course you're gonna lose, right? You can psych yourself out of the game almost. And so here it's talking about leadership, conquering this, right? Conquering any kind of memory of something in the past that didn't go well, or any fears or doubts, and you will be surprised at how well you do. All right, so let's look at the what you don't see. What you don't see. Yeah. Okay, so that is very good. That is a card, 3 of clubs, 3 of wands in some decks, talking about expansion, right? Waiting on your ships to come in and having success. This is a card that talks about like having success in business. So if this is to do with business, this is here in the energy, because now I think you have a new approach, right? You are trying to be more authentic with yourself, approaching it from a place of your true self. And so in the energy here, we had the Emperor before, we have this 3 of clubs, and we have this King of Cups. So it's like, this is exactly what I was saying, is like containing the emotions that you have running through you, getting a hold of them, because it's that mastery which is going to allow you to conquer the anxiety here and really focus on becoming this queen, this kind of person who is stable and secure and is able to manifest what they want, and for others as well. So this looks good. It's just, I think what it is you're in your head. This is if you go back to this one, The swords tend to talk about being in your head, overthinking, but it's like justice, right? So I almost see that this justice is here for, I feel like something happened in the past. Something unpleasant happened in the past, which is kind of affecting your decision making now and how much you believe in what you can accomplish. All right, so I think we have our advice. Here we have be authentic, and I'm gonna grab an affirmation card for you. Focus on where you're going. This is your goal, right? Success, security, and you're putting in the work now. Try to find techniques to deal with your anxiety. Remember that the past is the past, right? The past is not the present. And let's get an affirmation for Taurus. I am at peace with my surroundings. There we go. Okay, so I think this is exactly the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Diamonds. Being at ease, right? And that's to do with this anxiety again. Like, you can't get away from it. It's about being at ease. When you are at a balanced place, that is how the things that we want come to us. It almost comes effortlessly. And if you want to go ahead and think a little bit deeper about this, here's a prompt. What does peacefulness mean to me? What's one thing I can do today to feel more peaceful? Oh my gosh. So there is like, this is for this feeling of anxiety that's plaguing you. Yeah, it's calling for you to just kind of get back to that centered place, become more calm, become more at ease, understand that you're on a process, things will unfold, and yeah, becoming at ease with your surroundings. It's almost like things will come to you. All right, so that's something to think about this month, Taurus. Have a good month. All the best. Take care.